upon a time there was a rare time that where the donut was the road to hell. It was hard time. And red. Oh, song. Oh, tell from God's in it alright. Got some God's in the road to hell. There were 3 people all dressed the same, and they were always singing in the back of their minds. Everybody knew the name.
home with me. The man's gonna marry you. I'm glorious.
Is he always like this? Yes. I'm a British. Plays like a melody. A singer. Is that what you are?
Also, he's a liar.
Oh, a liar and a player too. I've met too many men like you.
Whoa. No, I'm not like that.
He's not like any man in France. Tell him what you're working on.
I'm working on a song.
It isn't finished yet, but when it's done, and when I sing it, spring will come again.
Spring will come.
When? I haven't seen a spring or fall since I can recall.
That's what I'm working on. A song that makes us strong. Take what's broken, make it whole. A song so beautiful. It brings the world back into. Back in time. And all the flowers are blue. Maybe that's my life.
Oh, it's crazy. Why would I become this way? Maybe because you make me feel alive. Alive? That's worth a lot. What else you got? Lover, tell me if you can move by the wedding band. Time be only our heart and hit harder all the time.
When I sing my song, all the rivers will sing along, and they're gonna bring happiness to us. And you're going to be generous, all the fashion in the bed, all the fashion for your man. The rivers are gonna give us the
Lover, tell me if you're able to lay the wedding table. Time be only our dark and get darker all the time.
When I sing my song, all the trees gonna sing along, and they're gonna bend their branches to lay their fruit upon the ground. The almond and the apple, and the sugar from the maple. The trees gonna lay over the
So, when you sing your song, the one you're working on, spring will come again?
Yes,
Why don't you sing it then?
it isn't finished.
Sing it.
Yes.
Sing the song. How'd you do it?
I don't know. The song's not finished though.
Even so, we can do this?
I don't know.
You have to finish it. Lover, tell me when we're wed. Who's gonna make the wedding bed? Time be only our heart and hit it harder all the time.
When I sing my song, all the birds gonna sing along, and they're gonna fly all around to lay their feathers on the ground, and we'll lie down united down, the pillow beneath our heads. The birds gonna make their way.
long time since I've been.
Hear the melody before?
Sure.
Tell me one.
Remember that tale I told you once about the clouds?
Which one?
Hades and Persephone. Remember how we used to be near love and make the world go round?
Yeah. I remember now. That was long ago.
Tell it again.
King of shadows, king of shades. Hades was king of the underworld. But he fell in love with a beautiful lady who walked up above their mother's queen. He fell in love with Persephone, who was carrying flowers in the light of the sun. And he took her home to become his queen. But the sun never shone on her.
Go on.
The lady loved him and the kingdom they shared. Without her above, not a flower would grow. So he cleared his grave out for half of each year. She would stay with him there, his world down below. But the other half, she was walking inside, and the sun in turn twice as bright. Which is where the seasons go by. And with them the cycle of the sea and the sickle, and the lives of the people, the birds and the flies. Sing
Down below and up above. Harmony and rhythm. The gods singing song of love. And the world singing with them. That was long ago, before we were on this road. And on the rotel there was a lot of waiting. Everybody waiting on our train. Waiting on the train to bring that lady. With her suitcase back to
Flores, York, Ireland, New Orleans. Today's about the world we dream about. And the one we're living now. Right now we're living it.
Orpheus was a poor boy, but he had a gift to give. He could make you see how the world could be. In spite of the way that it is, Eurydice was a young girl, but she seen how the world was. When she fell in spite of herself. In love with Orpheus.
I was wrong. I didn't even know that I was lonely. Out of hopes. I didn't even know that I was turn my color in the wind. This is how it's always been. All I've
On the road to hell, there was a river.
Come on.
There was a train coming up from way down below.
That was not 6 months.
Ain't gonna get your suitcase back. Guess it's time to go.
Ride that train, ride that train, ride that train, ride that train, ride that train to the end of mine. Music in the mind is coming to call. Everyone knows like outside, way down under, yonder side, way down under, yonder side of this On the road to hell, there was a railroad car. Everybody looked and everybody saw it was the same man they'd been singing about.
This race is a night game. The spirits of my will. Seems like chaos everywhere. I miss you once and
All aboard! I want to. Way down, way down, way down under the ground. Way down, way down, way down under the ground. Way down under the ground. Way down under the ground.
everything glittering underground. Hades escaped a violent crowd, and the riches that flow where those rivers are found. But for half of the year with Persephone gone, his loneliness moves him crude and black. He thinks of his wife in the arms of the sun, and jealousy feels him, and feeds him and feels him, with doubt that she'll never come, dread that she'll never come, doubt that his lover will never come back. King Arthur, King of Greeks, the river Styx was a river of stones. Hades placed him high and thick, with a million hands that are not his own. With a million hands, he builds a wall around all the riches he takes from the earth. The big expressions, the hammer falls, and crashing down him, his river surrounds him, and drown out the sound of the song she once heard. La 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 la.
Oh, you were gone so long. Oh, I was lonesome. So I built a factory in the ground beneath your feet. Here I fashion things of steel, oil drums and automobiles. And I get that furnace back with the corpses of the Uranium fuel and fire. Think of it as my desire. Think of it as my desire for you.
La
someone who does, someone grateful for her fate, someone who appreciates the comforts of a muted cage, and doesn't try to fly away the moment Mother Nature falls. Someone who can love these walls, the hope for those, and keep her safe, and think of them as my embrace. Think of them as my embrace. Think of them as my embrace of you. Little song, give me a song. I'm a busy man, and I can't stay long. I have clients to call, I got orders to fill, I got walls to build, I got the riots to quell. They giving me hell, back in me. Hey, little song. Can you come? Always a big for one so pretty and young. When poverty comes to make your way, and knock the wind right out of your lungs. No, nobody sees. Empty.
Strange is the heart of strange man. I wanna fly down and beat at his head. I want a nice soft place to live. I wanna lie down forever.
Little song, you got something fine. You shine like a diamond down in the mud. And the choice is yours. You're willing to choose. You seem as you got nothing to lose. And I could use a canary.
Where are you now?
get me when the chips are down.
Songbird versus rabbit.
What is it?
Eurydice was a hungry young girl.
Take it.
She gave her a choice. A ticket to the underworld.
That's
That's